We just hit 10 subscribers. You did? Thank you. And the video is at 68 views. And I think somebody commented in the comment section. I don't know. But since y'all got me that many views, I ain't care, cuz I gotta do a part 2, man. It don't even matter if I don't want to do it. Which I actually do want to do a part 2, but it doesn't even matter if I didn't want to do it. Still gotta do it. 69 views. Or maybe 70 while we're talking. So today, we're going to be doing part 2 of What If Naruto had the 12 tails. So basically how this what if is going to go down. Sorry. The last part we left off was Naruto. They were going to start the tuning exams. Here's a little recap. So Sakura stabbed Ino, and Naruto got mad. So he tried to kill Sakura, but he stopped, and he would have killed Kiba if Kakashi didn't come and get Kiba. Okay. We now see Naruto walking throughout the village. Everyone's heard the rumors of what Naruto did. Some feel sad, and some are kind of filled with anger. But Kiba's mother, she has a little bit of rage for Naruto, and so does the Inuzuka clan. We now do a time skip of 2 weeks. Naruto sees a man named Jiraiya. Jiraiya is peeping on women in the bathhouse, which Naruto does not accept. So he comes up to Jiraiya and he says, "Hey, this is the Leaf Village and you're not allowed to peep on women." And then he looks at Naruto, seeing the red mohawk. And then he says, "No, are you Naruto? Naruto Uzumaki?" "Yes, I'm Naruto Uzumaki." We then skipped another 2 weeks. I didn't go to the training arc because I didn't think it was really important because Jiraiya didn't really teach Naruto anything. He was mainly getting taught by the 12 Tails. So, the match will be Naruto versus Gaara. Naruto looks at Gaara, as then he says, "It's time to show you what I can actually do." As Gaara then creates a ball. Nah, he doesn't create a ball. So, he throws sand at Naruto, like lobs of sand. As then Naruto rushes in, punching Gaara right in the gut, breaking his ribs. Then he teleports right above Gaara's head, as he creates a black orb in his hand. It's like a fire. It's like kind of something like the Amaterasu, but let's get right back into the story. He creates a black fire in his hand, as then he tries to hit Gaara, but then the sand protects Gaara. As then Naruto teleports right to Gaara's feet, sweeping him by the legs. Gaara falls on his back, as then Naruto is about to stab Gaara. Just disclaimer, the Konoha Crush is not going to happen in this part, because Orochimaru is dead, and they can't really do anything without Orochimaru leading them, so it'll just be going into a blind area, and Orochimaru has not killed the Kazekage Raza yet. So, then Naruto fuels chakra into his arm, as then he says, "Great punch of the Almighty." And then he punches Gaara right in the chest, breaking almost every bone in Gaara's body. If it wasn't for the Shikaku, Gaara would be dead. They rush Gaara to the medicals. As then Naruto, before they take Gaara, he then places a seal on Gaara, taking the chakra, it's kind of like taking the chakra from Shikaku. As then a tail comes from Naruto's back, as it sticks into Gaara's chest, and all of a sudden, a little animal, aka the Shikaku, is now out of Gaara. Gaara is barely alive. It's only his will keeping him. As then Naruto puts his hand in front of the Shikaku, sucking it up. How is Naruto able to do this, you wonder? Well, I might have cut it out in the first part, but he's the 12 Tails is the son of Jigen and Kaguya. So he has all sorts of crazy powers like the Otsutsuki. As then the proctor declares, Naruto Uzumaki is the winner. Okay. So, yeah, guys, this part's gonna be super short. We then skip a few months, about 2 months. No, we then skip about 1 week. The rest of the Chunin's exams didn't matter. Third Hokage is still alive, and Naruto is Chunin. And Shino's Chunin because of what he did in the first match. They count him as Chunin because, some people were there. But B wants to take Naruto. As then, so basically what happened is the Five Tails Jinchuriki came to the Leaf Village and he was trying to plot an attack. As then Naruto could sense him, so he just took his tail beast and yeah, Naruto's gonna be real OP. So let me just explain the powers. The 12 Tails powers is like dark. Like, he has the skills to fight with the katana and stuff like that, but it's like dark magic and stuff like that. From I forgot what it's called. Yeah. But then now that he has lava release and magnet release, he's not really the person you want to go hopping around and trying to fight. You might be saying, wait, if Gaara doesn't have Shikaku anymore, he's weak. No, this actually pushes Gaara to train, and Naruto has made amends with Gaara. Ryu or I do not know the guy's name, but he's dead. We now see Ino. She's walking as then she sees Naruto. Ino's still kind of injured, and Naruto comes up to her, and then he says, "Hey, what's up, Ino?" "Oh, hello, Naruto. I was just getting you because you were sent to go on a mission." "What?" Sasuke Uchiha is gone." Sasuke. "So, what about Sasuke?" "He's gone." "Okay. Let's leave Sasuke. So, it can just be me and you." "No, but we need to get Sasuke." "No. He always ruins everything. And that annoying Sakura." We now skip about 4 weeks from now. Naruto got in a fight with, let's say, so there's this person who's always been bugging him, and then him and Ino are dating. So when Ino hears about this news, she says, you beat up a kid because he did what?" "Because he got on my last nerves." That doesn't mean anything. You don't beat up everybody just because they get on your nerves. But as then she cuts him off, and then she says, "I can't do this, Naruto. I'm not going to be with someone who bullies." As then Naruto's feeling depressed. Anger and rage is fueling him. We now skip a month from now. Everyone just expected that Naruto went on a mission, because Tsunade sent him out on a mission. But when he doesn't come back, they go out. They can't find Naruto. Then they have the conspiracies that Naruto is gone. Naruto Uzumaki has now joined the Akatsuki. He is with so when he joined the Akatsuki, he's with Itachi and Kisame. It's like a 3-man group because they didn't need anybody else, So we're going to skip 1 year from now. The Akatsuki's plan is actually really different. They don't want to terrorize the world because let's say that Black Zetsu was sealed. So, and then Obito figured out the stuff, but they're still, kind of evil. We then see, Naruto has a blade like this, and he's strong, and they don't want to collect the tailed beast. So Naruto's okay. Naruto right now is the strongest person in the Akatsuki. So they're walking. As then he sees Ino, Shikamaru, and this other boy named Sai. He sees Sai and Ino flirting with each other. Naruto gets enraged that this new kid named Sai and named Sai is taking Ino. As then Itachi replies, "Oh no, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid, guys." So I'm just gonna cut off for this one part because I just said that the Akatsuki changed their motives. So if the Akatsuki changed their motives, they know who Obito is. So they would have taken Kisame and blah blah blah. And now Obito is with Naruto. Obito then says, "Isn't it right?" Nah, in the Madara voice. "Isn't it right? You did leave her. What did you expect her to do?" "I expected her to stay lonely and wait for me and try to comfort me. But instead she moves on." As then he says, "So what do you want to do?" "Kill them. Kill them all." "Well, our goal is to bring world peace. But you want to kill Madara?" "Yes, I know our goal is to bring world peace, but still, who does he think he is? Hitting on my girl." As then Madara says, "I'm the leader of this group, and you will not disrespect me." Naruto, Obito goes by the name of Tobio now. He then says, "Well, we should attack them, because then they'll know about our organization, because they've already sensed us that Orochimaru kid." As then Naruto and Tobi then go over there. They say, Obito speaks up. Well, well, well. It seems times has changed. Time has changed. You're dead meat," as Naruto then replies. Ino looks at Naruto as she is about to cry because she sees that Naruto's the new Katsuki. Now, I'm not going to be like, Ino moved on, but Naruto never moved on. Naruto never moved on, but there is this one girl who I'll explain about later. They then look down, as then Sai says, "This is the Naruto kid you were talking about." He then casts hand signs for a bird flying jutsu, as he then paints it on the paperboard. As it then flies at Naruto, Naruto says, "This is the person you replaced me with." As then he takes out his red blood katana, forged with the power of the 12, 4. Wait, is it the 5 tails? No, the 12, 4, and 1 tails. As then he slices the bird in half, creating air friction. As then he jumps down and he rushes at Sai. He then punches Sai right in the gut. Sai's ribs are broken. As then Shikamaru uses some of the chakra of the 12 tails. So it's about Shikamaru only got 1 tails, and so did Ino. No, Ino got 2 tails because, yeah. So he then says Shadow Possession Jutsu, detangling 1 tail of the 12 tail form. As then he catches Naruto. Naruto breaks out of it with ease. As then he rushes right at Shikamaru, choking him as he's up against the tree. He says, "You're my best friend. I didn't want to have to do this to you." As then he decides not to kill Shikamaru. As then he throws him down to the ground. But Shikamaru falls on his arm, dislocating his arm. And then Naruto punches him in the face. Shikamaru's not knocked out. Ino then says, "Naruto, how could you ever do this? Is this what you are? That's what you want to do? That's how you want to live your life? I can't believe I ever fell for a girl like you. How could you do this to me? You left the village. What do you expect me to do? People actually move on. Grow up." As then Naruto hears these words, he says, "Well, I'm not just people." As then he creates a large lava Rasengan in his arm. As then ninja are actually coming because they're not that far from the village. And Jiraiya, Tsunade, Kakashi, Asuma, and a few other Jonin and random Chunin then come, including all the Rookie 9. They then see Naruto and Toby. Is then Naruto says, Toby, this is none of your business. Get out of here. Are you sure you can handle all of them? Ha! I am the strongest Ukatsuki member. As then Obito then warps away. Naruto says, ha! I'm gonna put you through a lot of pain. As then he takes his katana out. As then all of a sudden, Sasuke. Itachi told Sasuke the truth, but Sasuke is still with the Leaf Village. He came a year ago. As then he said, and then he comes out and then he says, Naruto? Sasuke. As then they have an intense clearing match. Sasuke then rushes at Naruto. As then he says, get him! Lightning then falls from the sky. As then Naruto says, wow, you expect this to stop me? As then he puts out his hand and the lightning is sucked into his palm. Sasuke, still being shocked, doesn't realize that Naruto rushed over there and punched him right in the gut. Sasuke then coughs up blood as Naruto sweeps Sasuke by the legs. Sasuke then falls on his arm. Sasuke gets back up, but Naruto then kicks him right in the jaw, sending him flying. Sakura rushes at Naruto with hard influenced punch. And then she is about to get a clean punch at Naruto's jaw. As then one of Naruto's tails come out of nowhere, stabbing Sakura straight through the arm. Sakura's arm is literally almost obliterated, bro. But the tail was a little small, it was a little skinny because Naruto shrinked it. As then he knees Sakura right in the gut. As Sakura then falls on her knees. As then he slaps Sakura in the face as she goes flying about 6 feet away from him. Ino tries to do the mind transfer jutsu. She gets him for literally 1 second as Kakashi is rushing at Naruto with the lightning blade. As he's right at Naruto's heart, as Naruto then catches his arm, disabling the lightning blade. As then, Kakashi then creates another lightning blade, but he calls this purple lightning because it was in his weak hand, so he could only summon an amount of chakra there. And then he tries to chop Naruto right in the arm, as then Naruto headbutts him. Kakashi then falls to the ground as he gets back up with the kunai in his hand, as Naruto grabs his arm and throws him right on the Konoha gates, which nothing really happened. It's just that his back hit the wall really hard and he fell on the ground, falling unconscious. As then all the rest of the Rookie 9 come at him. Naruto then says, well, nothing but weaklings! As then he says, great magic boost. He hits the ground, and all of a sudden, all of the Rookie 9 backed up. Well, they didn't back up, they got blown away, and all of them got hurt really bad. As Jiraiya is right behind Naruto, as he's about to pummel Giant Rasengan right into Naruto's back. As then, Naruto actually does get hit with the Giant Rasengan, but his tail saved him from this. As then, Naruto stabs his sword right through Jiraiya's arm, nearly piercing Jiraiya's heart, but it didn't touch Jiraiya's heart. As then, he falls to one knee. As then, Naruto spin kicks Jiraiya right in the jaw, making Jiraiya fly into a few bushes. As that, Tsunade comes rushing at Naruto, doing all taijutsu tactics, as a few Chunin come rushing at Naruto. Naruto stabs Tsunade right through the gut, and he pulls his sword out, and he obliterates all of the other Chunin. Genma comes rushing at Naruto, going for a clean hit right to the gut, as Naruto kicks Genma right in the face, as Genma then falls and cracks the wall. Then flies back and cracks the wall. All of them are in shock at how strong Naruto is. He says, this is what I left. Oh, I'm so happy. As Naruto then Naruto then jumps in the air. As it's noon, it's 12 o'clock right now. So Naruto, he emerges heat from the Fourth Seal's chakra. And then he makes it hotter and hotter with the sun's heat. And then he throws it right down. He says, Giant Lava Rasengan! As Jiraiya knows that he should do something about this. Jiraiya, Sasuke, and Kakashi all use their strongest moves. Sasuke says, "It's time for you to see." Oh my gosh. First I gotta think out these moves. Kakashi then summons lightning to his palm as lightning falls out of the sky, and Kakashi is developing as then he hits Naruto's lava Rasengan, giant lava Rasengan, and Sasuke uses Kirin with Black Amaterasu arrows to hit Naruto's chakra lava chakra ball. As then oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Jiraiya then creates a giant Odama Rasengan as they're all blown back. Half of Naruto's cloak is torn apart because of the impact. And Naruto kind of got injured, but he heals pretty fast. So then Naruto says it's time for that stage. As then he starts to get stronger. He looks something like this, but just nah. He looks strong, and his muscles got bigger. But imagine him, and then looking like that, cause tails come out of nowhere, and his sword gets bigger. With he's kind of like a werewolf with 12 tails, creating a dark magic ball. They can't do anything about this. Sasuke used most of his chakra, but he tells everyone to come near him. As then Sasuke creates a Susanoo. As Naruto creates a giant. He mixes lava, tailed beast bomb, dark magic, and sand. What's it called again? And magnetic style. As then they say, there's no way your Susanoo can hold that, because Tsunade can already crack Sasuke's Susanoo. So yeah, he then palms it down at Sasuke's Susanoo, as Sasuke's Susanoo is completely shattered now. Sasuke then falls on the ground. As then he starts to cough up a little bit of blood. Everyone else, they're injured too, but they're not as injured as Sasuke. Well, I mean, Jiraiya and Kakashi are kind of injured too. But what Kakashi did was he kamui it away just a little bit, but he couldn't really kamui it because, yeah, reasons. Naruto then starts to fully look like a werewolf as he grows his claws. He then walks over there as then he looks down at Sasuke. He says, well, Sasuke Uchiha, look at all of you at my feet. So basically, Naruto, listen, so the Ukatsuki saw some of this. As then they say, well, as then Pain says, well, it seems like he might be one of the strongest. As then Obito says, yes, it really does. But anyway, guys, this is where I'll be ending off this part. Like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section if you want a part 2. And if this gets, let's say, 5 views. Nah, that's too easy. I was getting 5 views when I only had 7 subscribers, and now I got 10. If this part gets 9 views in 2 days, I'll do a part 2. Now listen, if this part gets 10 or more views in 1 day, or it hits 9 or 8, if it hits 8 views in 1 day, I'm gonna do a part 2 that day. Okay? So yeah, but there is a time limit. The time limit is 3 days. Okay? Share this to all of your social media platforms and tell me what I can do to improve it, because I don't really think this was really that good. And thanks. Peace.